Okay, so the next one is how to create a tree map, right? Um, so a tree map is basically um, a visual method that helps us to display data in a hierarchical order, right? Just imagine a tree, right? It has, the stem and has different branches and things like that. So that's basically how the tree map works, right? So it basically uses like nested rectangles to represent the branches of a tree diagram, right? So I'll be showing you all how to build a tree map, and would basically be focusing on looking at sales by segment and product category, right, to build our tree map. So sales, segment, and product category. So I have a new worksheet set up. So I'm just going to have it called tree map. The first thing there is you want to take your sales measure and put it in the size card. Right, so let's go sales and we put it in size, right? We just have one single dot, which is all the sales that we've done, right? Because remember, Tableau is always going to aggregate it, right? So next, take another sales measure and put it in the color. So sales and put it in color. Okay, so now we have some sort of color gradient for our sales. And then you want to take the segment, right, and put it on the labels card in the max. So where is it? Segment, and put it here on label. Now everything changes, right? So we've started building our trees. So we have different segments: consumer, corporate, and home office. And those are the three different segments that we're dealing with. Now we're going to take our product category, right, and put it into the label card, and you'd see how things would basically change once we do that. So where is it? Category, and put it on label. Ooh, now we can see the different branches of our tree map, right? So you can see in consumer, we've made $406,000 in sales for consumer under technology, on the technology category, right? And then you can see for the furniture as well and office supplies. So basically in this segment, right, technology and furniture has the most sales. That's why it has a much bigger rectangle compared to office supplies, right? So, and the same goes for the corporate and then in the home office, technology has more sales compared to office supplies and furniture, right? So basically the tree map is it gives preference to the category or the item that has more data, right? Or more rows in your data. Let me put it that way. So now the next thing we want to do is so that we could basically reflect the sales, right? Let's put the sales in the label. So, okay, so now we have the sales in the label. So you could see all of that there, right? Then all the other stuff would just be basically doing some editing and making things look good, right? But I'm just trying to think of what other thing we could do to this to make it look good. Let's see, let me see. So label, we could change the font size for this and make it 12, right? So then it's bigger. We don't need to put it on bold or anything. I think the way it is right now is fine. We need to format. No, so format and make sure that everything is showing in dollars. So currency standard, okay, good. It's showing us in dollars, right? We don't really need it to show in decimal places that much, so this should be fine, right? And then we need to change the color and make it, I think a blue and a red, or red and blue diverging. Red and blue diverging. Oh, no. I need something better. Yeah, orange and blue divergent. So apply. Good. So our top sales are in the consumer category or segment. And then I would say like okay sales is in the corporate segment, and then home office, right? Basically takes last. So that's basically how I would put it. All right, so that's how we have created tree map. The last thing we need to do there is basically just label it. So here we say sales by segment and product category. Why? Okay. All right. So that's it. That's it there. So we're getting along. So we need to keep practicing this so you learn how to basically create these charts, right? So and then sometimes you can make these three maps and they look very tiny because you have so much data, right?